Hi guys, it's Matt Pagano at the Schottland Family Branch. I'm very excited to bring you guys a workout of the day using the word strength. We will take a bunch of workouts that you guys can do in the comfort of your own home with very little equipment and space to stay active during the time away from the Y. We miss you guys and are looking forward to supporting you in any way we can, and we hope you guys enjoy these videos.
Hi, my name is Elias. I am the Health and Wellness Staff Associate at the Schottland Family Ranch YMCA. Matt and I have brought to you some at-home workouts that we can all do together, and we've chosen the word strength because we can all use a little bit more physical strength and mental strength for the road ahead. Now the first letter of strength is S. We're going to do 15 deadlifts. First, we want to make sure that we understand where we're going to feel this in our body. We're going to feel it primarily in our quads, and also our hamstrings, and our glutes. Now, we want to stand before we begin with our feet shoulder width apart. Our chin's going to be down. Our hands are going to be pointed to the floor. And then the first movement we're going to have is going to be our butt's going to stick out and our knees are going to bend all the way down to the ground. Good. Another time. Breathe on the way down. Exhale on the way up. We understand that some of us may not have the ability to go down to the ground, so we're going to have a regression where we're going to go down as far as we can go, probably hopefully at a 90-degree angle, and then we're just going to come back up. Make sure when we go down, you breathe in, and then when you go up, exhale and push to the heel of your foot. Now, a progression is, if you do have some weight at home, you're going to grab 2 dumbbells, and the weight is going to be in front of you. And it's going to be the same movement. You're going to be able to put your hips back and touch the ground with the weights. And up. Very good.
Hey guys, so the second letter in the word strength is T. This is going to be 15 tricep kickbacks. So the movement here focuses on your tricep. The tricep muscle works from the top of your shoulder down to your elbow. So that's going to be the muscle we're working on here. So the movement in terms of the cueing and proper form here, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward, knees out. His knees are going to slightly bend. He's going to bring his hips and glutes back towards the back wall here. His back is going to remain flat, not bent, not bowed or arched, and he's going to bring his shoulders towards the ground as far as he can. So then he's going to bring his elbows towards the ceiling. Okay, and so that's the starting position. That's the starting position there. He's going to now exhale and lift his hands towards the ceiling while rotating his hands. So up, you notice how he rotates and holds it at the top for a second, and back to center. Nice, holds and relax. A regression of this movement would be to sit in a chair for stability and balance purposes. He has a chair here. He's going to perform the movement the exact same way, sitting down. Elbows up. Good, rotating the forearms and wrists towards the ceiling, holding back down to center. And one more rep for me. Nice. And another progression similar to the deadlift, we would add weight. So we have some dumbbells here. You can use household items as well to progress the movement. So once again, same pattern with the weights in hand. And turn, pivot, hold for a split second. Good. Make sure he's exhaling on the way up. Inhale when you feel comfortable to do so. There are your tricep kickbacks.
Now the next letter in strength is R, and we're going to perform 10 reverse lunges on each leg. It's important to understand where we're going to feel this in our body. We're going to feel it primarily in our quads, also our hamstrings, and our glutes. It's important to start off with your feet shoulder width apart, your hands at the center of your body, your chin is down, and then you're going to take a step back with your right foot. And then you're going to bend your knee, and then come back up, push to the heel of your foot, and return to center. Step back, push up, good. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, perfect. Then you're going to repeat this on the other side of your body. Same movement, you're going to take your step back, bend your knee, It's important not to touch your knee to the ground and then continue with the movement. We understand that not a lot of people are going to be able to keep their balance and that we have a regression. So in order for us to assist you, you'll be able to do a split squat instead of a reverse squat, and you're going to have your hand on the wall, your right hand on the wall, and then your left leg is going to be up with your right foot back, and then you're going to bend your knee, keep your hips back, and then push up. As you see that Matt's body is going down a pole, so to speak, and you don't see his hips going straight forward like an escalator. You want to be an elevator, going down and up. Excellent. You're going to do 10 reps on each side. Okay, so if you are an advanced user and you need to go through a progression, make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart, have your hands at the center of your body, and then you're going to take a right foot back step, and then you're going to hold at the bottom of the lift for 3 seconds, and then you're going to come back up. Again, go down, count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, up. Excellent. And then you're going to repeat this on the other side of your body.
Okay guys, so the next movement we have is body weight squats. We have 10 of them to represent letter E. So the squat movement, once again, is another lower body exercise that focuses on your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. So Eli's going to face the camera here. Basically, what we're looking at is very similar to the other alignments we've already talked about, with your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward, back flat, chin tucked into your chest. Your hands are going to be at center, and what I want to see here is Eli basically softly bend his knees and then bring his glutes towards the ground till his butt is a little bit past his knees, and then he's going to come back up with an exhale. So he demonstrated that movement nice and easy and slow, like you should. Nice again, slow coming down, and nice exhale coming up. Notice his heels are staying on the ground and his knees are not bowing in. They're staying nice and wide. A regression of this movement, if you have knee issues or limitations in your ankles, limit your range of motion. So just go a few inches down instead of getting all the way to parallel. Nice and easy, up and down. One more for me. Nice, back is flat and coming back. And similar to the last movement that we just did, a progression would be a isometric hold. So at the bottom of the movement, so Eli will go down, he's gonna pause for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift, 5. And one more for me, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect.
The next letter in strength is N. We're going to be doing side lunges with 15 reps on each side, and where we're going to feel this is predominantly in our groin or our hip adductor. So it's important that we start off with our feet shoulder width apart, our chin is down, our hands are going to be at the center of our body, and we're going to move with our right foot first. So you're going to take a side step to the right, and I want your hips bent and your knees bent down to the ground, and try to get your hip to your knee, to the parallel, and then come back up. Good, back to center, go back down, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Very good. Now we're going to do this on our left side of our body. Go down with your left leg, knees bent, push to the heel of your foot, make sure that your hips are back and your butt sticking out. Perfect. And we understand that some people may not be able to get that much balance with our movement of a side lunge. So we're going to make sure that our feet are beyond our shoulder width and that we're just going to stay in place and move down and bend our knee. Our hips are back and we're doing a squat, side squat. So our feet are beyond our shoulders and we're just going to go down, bend our knee, hips are back. And we're not going back to center because our center is going to widen out. Excellent. For a progression, you want to make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart and that your hands are in the center. And then we're just going to go faster. So we're going to have a side lunge, good, and try to rep this out 15 reps as fast as you can. Perfect.
So we have letter G here. We have a 30-second Superman hold. So this is a little different. We'll be working on our low back or our erector spinae. This is the lower part of our back, our spine. And the difference here is it's not repetition based, at least for the predominant move, the primary move here. So Eli, you'll notice, is laying prone on the ground. His head's going to stay down, tucked into his chest. His knees are going to stay locked. His elbows are going to stay locked. No bend in either of those movements. So when I let him know in about 5 seconds to lift, he's going to remain in that position. So ready, and lift. So notice his legs and knees are locked. His elbows are not bent. He's going to remain, bring his thumbs towards the ceiling and his heels towards the ceiling, making sure that he's breathing in that position. He'll feel this once again in his low back. So Eli, come down. So the regression of this movement is reps. So instead of holding for that long period of time, we can do something like 25, 30 repetitions. So you notice he gets a little break in between each rep here. So coming up and down, just like that. Up and down. Give him a little break at the bottom, but still working out the same muscle group. A progression here, similar to some other movements, is to add weight. So holding the weight in the arms is a perfect way to progress this movement. Once again, you do not want to sacrifice your form. So once he lifts his arms up in 3, 2, and 1, he's going to keep his arms locked, his knees locked. And if he can execute that movement, then we're cool with the progression. Okay guys, for our final move here we have H, 30-second high knees. So this is a cardiovascular exercise, which is awesome to complement the rest of the movements we've gone through. A little core as well. So what you'll notice here, once again, the positioning is still the same, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward. So what I want Eli to really focus here is in staying in place. So he's not going to move forward, back, left, or right. He's going to remain in place. And essentially he's jogging in place, but he's going to bring his knees as high as he can towards his chest. So you notice he's moving in place, keeping his heels off the ground. He's remaining in the same position. He's breathing. He's got a flat back. And this is a nice exercise that after about 30 seconds will get you going. Okay, relax. A regression of this movement could be marching in place if the pressure on your knees is a little too much from the first movement. So once again, the movement remains the same, slowing the speed if we have to, and keeping your balance by slowing down and staying in place. And finally, progression of this movement would be essentially a faster paced movement with more reps. So Eli, why don't you give him about 5-10 seconds of a fast. Nice. Fast feet, pumping the arms, staying in place. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. And we would love to continue to support and motivate you in any way possible with these workouts. We hope you find them enjoyable. We'll continue to provide more of them. We encourage physical activity, walking the dog, raking the leaves in this time at home, and we hope to help you any way we can.
If there's another word you'd like for us to do and work you out with, please let us know. I'll be happy to help you.
Stay hydrated and healthy, guys.